Before this video begins, I'd like to give a special thanks to the people listed on screen for supporting me on Patreon. Welcome to Let's Play NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup Part 297. And we're nearing, finally, the end of career mode. So next up is truck race at Homestead Miami Speedway for 200. And hopefully my pole time is a good indicator of how the race is going to go, because I think I got pole by like almost a second and a half. Anyways, here's what I'm doing. Yeah, just threw that shit together, throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks. I'm basically just kind of setting up my truck based off of the setups that I've been given to me through my research. So, here we go. I feel like other than Dover in the Cup Series, this will be the next hardest track to win at. This was pretty hard in all three series. I don't know how I won the Busch race, but apparently I won the Busch race. Because it's not on my list of trophies to still win. I don't even remember what happened or how it happened. I just know this is one tough track in this game. I think we all missed Dale. I just hope Dale's okay. Well, we're off to a good start, pulling away over half a second a lap. See what happens once the tires start wearing. Hopefully this won't be like this is the Cup race last year where I'm like, okay, let's do the try-hard setup and then fucking fall to last place after 5 laps. Johnson was a rookie in 02? 03? I think 02. So a year after that. Excuse me. All I know is boom, confetti. All right. So, things are looking pretty good so far. And we'll see how tire wear affects my pace. I'll check my activities. Have you seen Imp Lemon's video about him yet? Who's better, Jimmy Johnson or Richard Petty? It's hard to compare because it's two different eras and styles of driving for car and shit. Good. It's a good video. I don't want to discredit the fact that Johnson has 7 championships, but I just don't like the fucking playoff system. I don't know. I think overall Richard Petty is a better driver. Oh, absolutely, Harry. Also, what the fuck is everybody like almost this WWE style of constantly talking about Kyle Busch reaching 200 NASCAR wins? And like, why are people making a deal about this? We're comparing 200 NASCAR Cup Series wins versus 200 wins in the 3 National Series combined. Like, I know there were a lot more Cup races per year, back in Richard Petty's heyday, but still, the fuck. It's just a weird comparison to make to me. Like, don't get me wrong, 200 wins across Cup, Xfinity, and Truck is still a big feat. But I don't think it's a comparable to Richard Petty, or feat comparable to Richard Petty. I mean, I think if we got Richard Petty in his peak against Jimmy Johnson in his peak, it'd be pretty close. Yeah, won 200 Cup races. And again, that's pretty much impossible to obtain today because NASCAR schedules were fucking insane back then. You know, 40, 50 races a year, probably more. Boom! Confetti. You know what the best thing about having my my actual controller fixed? I don't have to worry about the fact that the shitty controller, the left trigger was like failing on it and inputting itself randomly, thus ruining my acceleration. I'm Jimmy Johnson. Boom! Confetti. There's some cages where... I don't know about that, Harry. I know there was multiple races per week. I don't know about, like, multiple races per day. Tires wearing out. Lead is kind of stagnated at 4.5 seconds. How much further do I need to go? 17 is going to be halfway. So 4 more laps. We talked about race 36 canceled or whatever it was called. Harry? The one that Lee Petty canceled. That fucking story is amazing. Lee's just like, I've had enough of this. I'm going to walk across the track while a race is happening, go up to the flag stand and miss. Suffering. Don't know Saab because I can't remember the heat challenges in 2002. When was that? I think it was in the 60s. Because it was Lee Petty that, like, he was a driver then. But yeah, the track conditions were so horrible that it just, like, nobody could see anything. Like, fans couldn't see race, drivers couldn't see. So Lee Petty, being the fucking absolute unit he is, just pulls over, walks across the track up to the flag stand and waves the red flag or whatever flag he waved.
Just about out of fuel. Time to bring her in for some gas.
Worst part is there was a guy who made his one and only NASCAR start in that race, but it didn't count. because they don't count that race in any sort of statistics or anything. So he technically never started in a NASCAR race, despite him actually starting a NASCAR race. Race 3 weeks ago. Was that Atlanta? Wasn't there like no wrecks at Vegas? I only watched the last 80 laps. But I think I heard Mike Joy mention at one point that there were no yellows except for the stage intermissions. Which is fucking insane and like best case scenario in my opinion. So that was technically the first caution-free race in the stage era. And like the first caution-free race since, what was it, Talladega in like 2000 something? Excuse me. Oh man, they're headed down pit road. They're also using the access road, which I didn't do on the entry, but I don't care because I'm trying to win. Oh, fuck it. Cutting corners. Joey was upset. Why was Joey upset? Yeah, exactly, Harry. I mean, look at what happened at Sebring. There was some tactical point gaining during that race. Just like Heinhoff said on the broadcast. That's how it should be done. Just award the points and then keep racing. Meanwhile, I actually like Joey Logano still. Because apparently I'm a shitty person for liking Joey Logano. I don't know. Anyways, this looks like it's going to be an easy W, which is good. Because I just want to win. Is that someone blown up? I think it is.
10 laps left.
I thought it was a thing. Alright, how was the Strya? How was the cunt GP? Not even wave the flag, Harry. Just be like, okay, stage 1's over. We got some points. Race continues. Let me guess. It was Lewis Hamilton. Before it was like Kubica or something. Wait, Bottas won? Are you fucking serious? That's incredible. That's incredible. Is this going to be 2016 all over again? Or instead of Rosberg not being the true champion, it's going to be Bottas? Oh god. Yeah, that as well. That's another thing I don't like about the stage racing system. It's like they count the caution laps, so that's just laps being taken away from the race, basically. Like, it's just treated as a normal caution. Sorry, we're ass. So they finished 5th and 6th then. Stations. Again, it has potential to be a good idea. It's just executed in the most shitty Brian France way possible. Again, look at IMSA. Look at the North American Endurance Championship. They do the same thing. They award points at certain intervals in the race, but you know what they don't do? And this is the most important part of why their system is good and NASCAR's is bad. They let them keep racing.
5 laps to go.
That's the biggest difference. If the racing was not interrupted in any way, stages would be so much better in NASCAR. They would actually be good in NASCAR. And honestly, because I think Cup races are, you know, I think they're long enough to deserve mid-race point awards. In my opinion. They just need to stop fucking throwing a yellow every time they reach that point in the race. From what I've seen, the new package is pretty good. Well, for racing. For qualifying, it's a joke. Well, it's turned qualifying into a joke, I should say. Welcome back, Arthur. Just in time for the final 3 laps of tonight's stream. Okay, goal. Fucking Walter 3-head. Such a good note. Two laps to go. Also, I'm surprised at how well this setup did. I figured I would struggle more with this race, considering Homestead's just like, hey, fuck you. Streaming later. Yeah, because I'm going to be doing NIS technically tonight. So, because I haven't done it yet for this week. That's going to be a shit show. And coincidentally, that's the next Need for Speed I should be playing. But, I just hope I don't get murder death killed in NIS. Because it's going to be a bit of a pack. Especially if, like, we don't have any long green flag runs, which is what I'm kind of expecting, because people in iRacing don't know how to race in packs. They barely know how to race, like, with 10 car lengths between each other, let alone 10 inches. So, you know, hopefully I don't get killed. I guess we'll find out in, like, 18 hours or whatever. Also, I win this race. Yay. Alright, so, to the trophy room. Excuse me. To look at my final truck trophy. There it is. It's what you would expect from a truck trophy in this game. So there we go. We filled out the truck trophy case. Finally. Hey. There's that. So we are only 3 races away from the career being complete. So, yeah. Let's just move on to the next race in the next segment. So with that, stay tuned for more NASCAR.